Hooked up. Fish on. Welcome to Keep On Casting. We're doing the Wounded War Hero Tony Fontenot Memorial, and we're catching speckled trout. We got Ish on the boat with us, Jackie. We got Luke Page as our guide. I woke up at 3:30 this morning to get down here on time. We got here early. I called Ish last night. I said, look, man, meet us early, 5:30. We want to be on the water. We probably wound up leaving around 5:45. Got out there, caught some nice fish. Got an early bite. By 8:30, we had an ice chest full of fish. From then on, it was gravy. So guys, we're down here fishing the Wounded War Hero Rodeo. It's a couples rodeo that Tony started out of Cocodrie, and we miss Tony a lot. We got a little tribute to him.
We are so glad to see you. Everybody left us. Can we follow you?
Come on, let's go.
You the man.
Listen.
Hey! I mean, Joey.
There you go. First one with me.
My name's Emmerich Watson, founder of Wounded War Heroes. We've been doing this for about 10 years now, just getting veterans in the outdoors, getting them out the house, and just giving a little back to show them that what they did overseas was came in full value. Was very, very appreciated. 4 years ago, we were blessed when Tony Fontenot came into our organization. He found us. We didn't find him. It wasn't long after Tony contacted us and said, hey, I want to put on a Tony Fontenot Castin Cajun fishing rodeo in Cocodrie. We'd always thought about having one in Cocodrie, but just never had the source. Tony did that, put a team together, put a committee, and before we knew it, we were having our first annual. And he said, one thing is, I want to do it with couples. I want these guys and these gals to bring their spouses to be able to enjoy the weekend. And he taught us a lot about bringing the spouses to the events. Since then, we're going into our fourth one. We're very excited about it. It's now the annual Tony Fontenot Castin Cajun Wounded War Heroes Couples Fishing Rodeo, and we're just so thankful to have met Tony, and because we wouldn't have had this. We wouldn't have had a couples rodeo, and we'd been in Cocodrie with these fine veterans. Tony's wife, his children, grandchildren, cousins, uncles, a lot of his family that were in the background, that was a big part of supporting him and what he did every day. He's not with us. We know he's somewhere up there looking down on us. And he's going to take care of us. It's going to be a wonderful weekend, there's no doubt in my mind. But this is his family. And we just can't thank his family enough for letting us have him, and the time he put into it and the support that y'all gave him.
You knew Tony. Tony always had that infectious smile, and every time I seen him, he'd give me a hug, and we will be forever grateful for what the Castin Cajun did for the crappie psyche.
When you hear your name announced, we're going to link you up with your captain. Well, just to speak open about Tony, we were very blessed to find such a kind man that approached us, and learning more and more about him and just how genuine he was, and the so many people he helped and impacted.
Well, it looks like day one of the Wounded War Hero Rodeo, especially on Scott's boat, was a success. Always, we have to give a special thanks to our military, both our active troops and our veterans, which we have a lot of them here with us.
We're so blessed to have had Tony come into our life. His big heart and just how genuine a person he is. He wanted to give back to veterans, and when he found us, I guess that was his avenue to do so. And from day one, it was nothing to gain for him. It was nothing about him. It was what he could do. And because of the people he knew and the relationships he had, this fishing rodeo in Cocodrie now is going to become an annual every year. It'd be hard to judge him because his heart would never fit in his body. He was so genuine about it. He didn't care about himself, about getting publicity from it. It was just he wanted to give back.
Without these people, we wouldn't be where we are today. I love you guys. This is true.
From that, we'll have this annual fishing rodeo to give away or to provide for veterans forever, for as long as we can. And because of that, we're so very thankful. And without him or him stepping forward, this would have never happened.
Welcome to the start of the 2017 Gary Powell Memorial Wounded War Hero Couples Rodeo in Cocodrie, Louisiana. I'm here with the guys from the Marine Corps League in Houma, and they've donated this beautiful custom-made cooler. One of our lucky vets is going to win it today. So get ready for an exciting half hour with Castin Cajun.
We want to thank his family and everybody associated with him that allowed us to have the time with him. I can promise you the time we had with him will never be forgotten. The things he's done for our veterans, our heroes, will never be forgotten. And this rodeo will go on forever in his name and always help veterans for a long time because he wanted to give back to our heroes of this great nation. And I can promise you, the Castin Cajun never took for granted what you guys have done and what you did.
The males fertilize the eggs, they float towards the saltier water, the next day they hatch. They usually spawn in the evenings, like from dark until around after midnight. Then they smoke a cigarette after. As always, we got to give a special thanks to our military, both our active troops and veterans. And we've got a lot of them here this weekend. So until next time, keep on casting.
You know Grafton Dermatology as one of Louisiana's premier skincare and skin cancer treatment centers. Grafton Dermatology will bring your beautiful body to its healthy fullest. Grafton Dermatology provides advanced treatment for all skin conditions, repairing, healing, enhancing. Grafton Dermatology, defining healthier skin and beautiful bodies for over 15 years.
In Louisiana, we have some of the best fishing in the world. And in Toledo Bend, we have the best fishing in Louisiana. This 185,000-acre lake was voted the #1 bass lake in the nation for 2 years running. And with dozens of waterfront resorts and marinas, you can stretch out your stay as long as you like, or at least as long as your casting arm holds out. It's true, you can fish pretty much anywhere, but you'll catch fish in Louisiana. Plan your trip to Toledo Bend Lake Country today at louisianatravel.com.
So this is the 5th year for the rodeo. It's a great thing. Tony and I always came out here and fished. We always have a great time bringing the vets out and their wives, doing something for them after they've done so much for us. The least we can do is bring them fishing and have a good time. And we like to fish. Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, buddy.
In the boat, babe. Good job. Ish is catching a real speckled trout.
Yeah.
Get him, boy. That's a nice one.
It's great coming out here, having a good time. Really appreciate what Wounded War Heroes does for our vets. You know, they think that they're giving back to us because we gave to them, but I think for the most part, we're just really thankful that, you know, we're given these opportunities to come out here, and we really appreciate what they do for us. And we've been catching a pretty good amount of fish.
Oh yeah. Good job, buddy.
Bring them in left and right.
Just bringing them in left and right. Fish on in the rear. There he is. There he is. Get him in. Get him in.
Oh. Good one. Fish on in the front. Get him, Luke. Dude, we got a professional in the front. I'm gonna have to give me a little sissy glove like that. Shrimp's jumping. Keep jumping, shrimp. Hooked up, Luke? All right, Luke, get him, buddy. Got a nice speck on. While he's fighting that, I'm gonna get in this spot. Get him, buddy. There you go. We ain't proud.
It counts.
It counts, that's right.
So our rig today, we got an enticer cork. And the difference between the enticer and a regular cork is the leader and the main line is tied to a swivel on the top. So when you're fighting your fish, the trout can't use the cork to throw the bait. So it's kind of in line here. And we got just a split shot and a 6/0 treble hook and live shrimp, and it seems to be doing the trick.
Hooked up. Oh yeah. Woo, double. Dude, they turning on right now. Oh, that's a hammer. All right. Yeah, guys, we're catching some nice, healthy specks. This is about maybe a 2 pounder, 1.5 pound, with some pretty fish. That'll make some nice fillets. Thanks, sir.
That's what we catching out here. Girl. Nice.
All right, guys, not bad for an early morning start. We already moving ice. Good job. So we got out here early this morning. It was a little bit slow. We got a little breeze right now. It's picking up good. We just noticed a little slick out there where the fish will come up. They regurgitate a little food and it makes a little oil slick. Usually you can tell where they're feeding like that. Come on, fishy, fishy.
Oh yeah, come on, bud. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good job, buddy. Make a po' boy right there, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! All right, folks, I'm gonna keep feeding the fish. We're gonna take a little commercial break. All right, get him, boy, right there.
Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. In fact, more skin cancers are diagnosed each year than all other cancers combined. Most skin cancers are caused by too much exposure to the sun. The good news is that you can do a lot to protect yourself. Catch skin cancer early so that it can be treated effectively. Finding it early is the best way to make sure it can be treated with success. Call Grafton Dermatology for a consultation.
La Tour Golf Club, the region's leading residential golfing community, is nestled amid beautiful landscaped greens and peaceful lakes. The 18-hole 72-par course was designed by PGA Tour champion David Toms. Golfers can enjoy the fully stocked golf pro shop, driving range, and putting greens. The family can also enjoy La Tour Bar and Grill, which offers delicious cuisine. The Bayou region's premier golfing community. Live the life with La Tour.
My name is Joey Benoit, member of the Central Committee for the Tony Fontenot Memorial Rodeo, and we're here to serve the Warriors this weekend and show them a good time. We're going to have them some grilled crabs, and hope they really enjoy it.
And we've been cooking the last 5 years here for the Wounded Warriors, and tonight we made a couple. Chicken, sausage, and turkey gumbo, Jerry Boudreaux, Aqua Liret, and Raleigh Brew. And tomorrow we have pastelaya, and we have crab, shrimp, and corn soup.
Hi folks, I'm Tony Sashry with my good buddy from home, Joey Bim. We're here in Cocodrie for the Wounded War Heroes Rodeo. We're doing an etouffee from scratch, fresh crawfish, never been frozen, extra fat, all fresh vegetables, a lot of garlic, onions, bell pepper. Good times, having a blast.
My name is Alvin Luke. I fix the rice and everything to go with the etouffee and the gumbo. 20 pounds at a time.
All right, folks, we're here with Joey Benoit, volunteer cook or chef. He's cooking some fried oysters.
Yep, we gonna do some fried oysters for our Wounded War Heroes tonight. Last night we did a little grilled crab, so I'm gonna throw a few in the grease. And Gary, if you want to catch them, let's do it.
What you season them with?
Only Tony Sashry's. All I use is Tony Sashry's and Tony Sashry's fish fry, so seasoned fish fry. That's what we do. And here we go. Well, because I want to make sure I got the same amount in each basket there, Doc. That way I get the even amount of oysters in each basket.
Gotcha.
And that is 10 in each bag. And we're going to give them a little stir. It doesn't take long to fry an oyster. Maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. You want to get it crisp on the outside, but leave them juicy on the inside.
So they always talk about oyster season, but you can fry oysters all year long?
They catch oysters all year long, and as long as you're not eating them raw, you can fry them all year long.
Don't matter.
You can gumbo them, you can fry them, you can stew them, you can even put them in a soup.
As long as they cook, huh?
As long as they cook. But between, I would say, latter part of September into October through February, that's the best month. The water level is low, the salinity is high, and the oysters are salty and very meaty. And they're coming out of the grease. And the best time to season an oyster, or any kind of seafood for that matter, is right when they come out of the grease. You hit them with a little Tony Sashry's. And Doc, if you want to try one, there they are.
Very good, dude. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you for what you're doing, Doc.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So, Mitch, where are you from?
Houma, Louisiana.
And so what are y'all cooking today?
We're cooking charbroiled oysters, a little butter, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and a lot of love.
And where are these oysters from?
These are Wilson's oysters from right here in Houma, Louisiana.
There you go. What ingredients exactly do you use in there?
Just butter, brown and garlic, and some butter. You clarify a little butter to put in on the end, and just some regular seasoning, some Louisiana seasoning in there. We'll hit it with some Parmesan cheese when it starts to bubble, and then with some butter, get it to flame, and then we'll pull them off.
How you know when it's ready? I mean,
they start bubbling in the shell.
I got you.
They start boiling in the shell.
So folks, this is Cajun cuisine at its finest. We got a smorgasbord of Cajun cooking out here. We got char-grilled oysters from Mitch Marmon. They got a little bit of garlic, a little bit of butter on there, some Cajun seasoning, and some Parmesan. And these are unbelievable. Can't beat that. This is Louisiana, and we're all about cooking.
Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. In fact, more skin cancers are diagnosed each year than all other cancers combined. Most skin cancers are caused by too much exposure to the sun. The good news is that you can do a lot to protect yourself. Catch skin cancer early so that it can be treated effectively. Finding it early is the best way to make sure it can be treated with success. Call Grafton Dermatology for a consultation.
In Louisiana, we have some of the best fishing in the world. And in Toledo Bend, we have the best fishing in Louisiana. This 185,000-acre lake was voted the #1 bass lake in the nation for 2 years running. And with dozens of waterfront resorts and marinas, you can stretch out your stay as long as you like, or at least as long as your casting arm holds out. It's true, you can fish pretty much anywhere, but you'll catch fish in Louisiana. Plan your trip to Toledo Bend Lake Country today at louisianatravel.com.
Closed captioning provided by Humdinger Lures, the bass catchingest lures on the planet.
Jump on the page, he's back yours.
My goodness.
It's a big one. You're doing great.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
Hey, that'll be a rodeo when it's this way. He's like,
Oh my goodness, bro.
Let him run. Come on, bud.
back over there.
Rib down.
Hello, Red.
Then he stops. Rib.
There you go.
Lift your rod. Rib down.
Yeah.
Oh, black drum.
Oh my goodness.
Monster. Trey's gonna help you out.
I'm like, I'm not doing anything but holding this pole.
If you bring his head up on the
They swear on that gap. Tear up and
Maybe not if he'll ever come up.
He'll come back up. Hold on.
You about to see. You. Oh yeah, it's done.
I'm sorry.
Holy crap.
Sucker's longer than I'm wide. 107? Oh, and you barely got him. I mean,
Yeah, she's not holding that one up. Oh my goodness. Going on there. I tell you.
My name's Joey Hooker, and I'm from Bossier City, Louisiana. I served 21 and a half years in the United States Army. Yeah, I'd like to really thank the founders and the boat captains and stuff for bringing us out here for the this fishing rodeo that we're on right now. And it's a good way for us veterans to get out and get stuff off our mind and you know, and talk to each other. You know, we do better talking to each other than we do a doctor, and get more stuff off our mind, and mainly get healed better, you know, when you're amongst your peers than a doctor that don't know nothing about what you've been through or where you've been and stuff. That's why I like coming on these events. Myself.
Fish on right here. Got off, and he's swimming at you. Keep reeling? Yep. Good back. Good old child.
There you go.
I think you get 2 points for that one.
Oh, I just hooked up. Something big. Hope it's not a catfish. Don't be a cat, don't be a cat. Oh, whoa, big trout. Watch out, Gary, I'm gonna sling it, man. Come on. Holy cow. That's a hammer. A lot of times when I'm on a shell reef, I like to switch to a Carolina rig and just move that bait along the bottom, just barely move it. You'll feel them pick it up. That line will get tight. Catch some good ones that way. Cool. Dude, they are hammering it. Well, sometimes when you get these fish turned on with live shrimp, can't beat it. We kind of got here, it was a little bit slow at first. The fish started turning on. We hand feeding them. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, yeah. That's a nice one. We gotta measure him. We're using little bitty treble hooks, but we're hooking them. 91. So folks, we really had a great time fishing with Jackie and Ish. Thank y'all so much for coming with us. Thank you for having us. Thank you so much. Emmerich, thanks so much for starting this Wounded War Hero deal.
That's easy, sir.
It's awesome, man.
Thank y'all for being here.
Yes, sir. As always, we want to thank our veterans. Without y'all, we couldn't do what we do today. And until next time, keep on casting.
So Boudreaux, he's at his old favorite watering hole, looking down in the dumps. Bartender says, Boudreaux, what's the matter? He said, well, me and Marie, we got in a fight. And Marie said that she wasn't gonna talk to me for a month. Bartender said, well, that ought to make you happy. Boudreaux said, we got one problem. Tomorrow's the end of the month.
Avec les filles, oui c'est juste pour moi.